Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, guys, I already got started cooking, but I said let me go ahead and record this for you. I'm gonna go ahead and make some rice with okra in it. So what I did is add some oil to my pot, and then I fried some of my epis. If you don't know how to make epis, I do have that on my channel. Okay. And also what I did was add some fresh tomatoes and some cloves. Like I always say, if you don't like to add cloves directly into your rice, go ahead and stick it into a bell pepper. All right, so we're gonna now add I'm gonna use frozen okra. So you're gonna go ahead and add it to your pot. Okay, just a little bit because my kids are not a fan. So what I do is just try to remove it out of the rice. I'm not gonna let this fry too much because I do not want my okra to become soggy. So we're gonna just let this cook for just a few more minutes. Then I'll come back. Because my kids like lima beans, I like to add just a little bit so when I'm giving it to them, they can enjoy it also. Okay, guys? This is how I make it. You can totally make it however you like. But this is delicious, delicious, delicious. You can also fry some tomato paste, but I'm using just tomatoes. That's going to help me get just a nice little color. Okay, without adding tomato paste. So right about now, what I'm going to do is just to season this just a little bit. My epis already has seasoned, so I don't need much seasoning. I'm just going to add some of this chicken base. This is a non-MSG Maggie I use. And I also, we're going to add some black pepper. I like to add adobo. And allow this to cook just for a few more minutes. And it should be fabulous. Alright, now I'm going to add some of my coconut cream. I mean, you do not have to use it. You can add your coconut milk or just leave it out. I mean, this is how I like to make it. So you cater it to your like or to your taste buds. Okay, guys? I mean, this is the way I like it. All right. This has been cooking just for a few minutes. As you notice, our coconut cream has softened up a little bit, which is fine. So I'm going to give it a stir. It looks fabulous, 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 fabulous. So I'm going to add my water. And I'm using hot water from my faucet. We're not making a lot of rice. That should be more than enough. And just for measurement sakes, this is about maybe 4 to 5 cups of water, okay, guys? You want to go ahead and give it a stir. And you want to taste your liquid. And see, wow, it's amazing. I like the coconut taste. And if you notice, our okra is still intact. It's not, you know, too mushy. Although it tastes nice, it still needs a little bit salt. So I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. Like that. And once you add your salt, you just want to go ahead and stir it again. And taste to make sure. And if you notice, I'm putting it in the palm of my hand. Guys, it is excellent. Wow. So at this point, I'm gonna add my thyme, fresh thyme, and my parsley. This time I'm using Italian parsley, guys, because they didn't have the curly parsley at the supermarket. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my Scotch bonnet like this. I'm gonna allow this to come to a boil, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. All right, it came to a boil. And I just want to make sure my coconut dissolved. Okay, it did, because I don't see the big chunk anymore. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my rice. I did wash my rice, so you want to make sure you wash your rice and then add right to the center. And if you don't know how to cook rice without measuring, just use the 2-to-1 ratio. To every 2 cups of water, you add 1 cup of rice. Okay, just looking at this, I may just need just a little bit more, but I can go ahead and wash a little bit more, and again, it might be good. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick stir. You know, I just need just a tiny bit more. I'm gonna wash a little bit more. All right, add a little bit more. All right, that should be great. And I'm using Jasmine rice. All right, that's perfect. So you're not gonna stir it too much, because Jasmine rice, do not want it to be too mushy. So I'm just gonna allow the liquid to reduce, and maybe about a couple of minutes in, I'll just come back in and just, you know, scrape the bottom, just making sure it doesn't stick, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. All right, the liquid is starting to evaporate, but I want to make sure it's not sticking. And I also want to add some butter. This is butter, not margarine, guys. I'm going to go ahead, see? It's starting to stick just a little bit. And everybody's pot is different. But this one here, it tends to stick a little bit. So this is why I'll always like to come in and just kind of scrape it, okay? And if you notice, I'm not stirring my rice. I just came in and I'm scraping it. Okay, everything's nice and loose. The rice is looking fabulous. Okay. At this point, if you can see, the majority of the liquid has evaporated. So now what I will do is reduce my heat. It was on a high. Now I'm going to lower it to a number 2. And you can put your aluminum foil, you know, parchment paper, whatever you use. But this has a good lid. It's tight enough. It traps in all the steam, so I do not need any type of, parchment paper to help keep the steam in. So we're going to allow this to cook for, I would say, maybe 20 to 25 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you what our rice looks like. All right, it has been cooking for a while now. It is looking fabulous. I'm going to go ahead and remove the Scotch bonnet. And you could remove your thyme also. And now we're going to fluff our rice like this. Here is our delicious, delicious rice. This is a must-try recipe. Until next time, please like, comment. Do not forget to subscribe.